even if you don't have a high skill level, you could play the old course for very, very cheap now, because the drive scheme has just been announced by the St Andrews Links Trust. And what it means is that basically, in order to try and promote golf to people who wouldn't necessarily have an opportunity to play it on these golf courses, they have put into place this scheme, which means they're going to offer loads of heavily discounted tee times to very specific groups of people. Be it women have a specific tee time, there's one for NHS workers, there's one for armed forces, loads of great ones. However, the best one, I think, for £42.50, you can play the old course at St Andrews.
Very nice.
When it's normally, £350.
Now, as happy as I am with this,
Yeah.
I'm presuming there's quite a few details in the small print.
What's the
There
T's
are.
and C's?
There are.
This is you've just given me all this great information, and now I feel this is going to be the end of an American infomercial on a drug that they're bringing out.
Yeah, do you want me to see how quickly I can read it?
Yeah, all the small print.
Tell me more.
Okay, so there aren't a lot of tee times.
Okay.
There's only 179 available tee times.
Okay.
Which means that there's around 10 at each of the courses for each of the stipulations to go
Right,
and
so it's
play.
not 179 just on the old. It's
No.
across all of the St
It's across
Andrews.
the different courses.
There's
Right.
only 11 on the old course.
Okay.
Lovely.
And you have to be a Scotland resident.
Okay. Cool.
See,
Cool.
I'm
Great.
I'm falling down. I'm off the list now. But
However, you can go and play the Eden, or the Castle course is £22.50.
I mean, it's great value.
You have to be armed forces, NHS, or a disability golfer.
Well, I was born in Hereford, or no, born in Ipswich, but made in the Royal Navy.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
Wow.
I imagine that I do need to go back and play the Castle course, but I think
Sober.
after my first visit, I would like to have been paid to play the Castle course. After the second visit, I did enjoy it.
I enjoyed it.
I thought it was
But
great.
that was a perfect day. So, I mean, listen, anything that gets more people into golf, great. I would also say anything that gets more Scottish people into golf would be great, because it has always confounded and surprised me that there are not more Scottish golfers at the very top of the game. Like, the entire country has some of the best and some of the most prolific amounts of golf courses anywhere in the world. And if you go outside the real big ticket names, you go outside your Turnberries, your Troons, and all the rest of it, and literally sometimes just go 10 minutes down the road, you can get some amazing golf for next to nothing. I always remember when I went to Southern S a few years ago, and they just had like a free membership for juniors. Just, if you're a junior, you can just join as a member.
What was the Carnoustie? That was something silly, wasn't it?
It was like literally a few £100.
For as a junior to play Carnoustie,
Yeah,
incredible.
for the two courses there as well. 2 courses, 3 courses, 2 courses. So,
Yeah.
and it always amazes me that there's just not more Scottish youngsters getting involved with golf. Like, how are we at a stage where we have Rob McIntyre? I think he's the only Scottish golfer in the top 100, maybe 200.
Oh, let's have a game.
Because I don't know how Ewan Ferguson's kind of getting on at the moment. So
No, and I don't think I've seen Russell Knox on a leaderboard anytime
No.
soon.
Wow, those are some names.
And I don't think Martin Laird is knocking it around.
No. So it's just a real surprise to me. And I know that Scottish golf, so like the amateur game in Scotland a few years ago, it was going through like a massive upheaval. I don't think a lot of people up there were happy with what was going on. So there has to be something. And I know the winters aren't great, but there's just so much golf over there. There's so much opportunity. It's always been a baffler for me.
Rob McIntyre, 28th.
And we're going to be scrolling for quite some time.
A lot of scrolling.
Because I think free golf and cheap golf is important, especially if you want to get more.
For the lucky 11.
Yeah. If you want to get people involved in the game who might not necessarily get involved in the game because of the cost of green fees, it's great. But that's not where it ends, because golf is an expensive sport. Like, if you give a family and there's 2 kids who want to get involved in golf and say, okay, well, we're going to get you free tee times, free junior membership, whatever it's going to be, there is still coaching. Yeah, there is still clubs. There is still equipment. It's not a cheap hobby for many people. So whatever can be done to break down those barriers yeah, I'm all for it. And although it's a start, but
Think of what this will do for golf in Scotland.
You and Ferguson?
129.
93. 193.
108.
Wow.
So that's 2 in the men's game. That's 2
In the top 200.
in the top 200.
Yeah, that's not great.
And it's not, and it's
But cross over to women's as well. Like, same thing.
It's unusual, and I don't have any of the answers. I have no interest in administration and understanding what the problems are, but I just think it's strange. I think it's odd.
Very odd.